Here is the next sentence. He always says that we have to keep our words. This is wrong. And the correct expression is he always says that we have to keep our word. In the sense of promise or oath, the noun word is an uncountable one. So here the correct expression is he always says that we have to keep our word. And the next one is they will get married on the 12th of August. This is one of the most common errors that we commit. It should be they are getting married on the 12th of August or they are going to get married on the 12th of August. This is because we do not generally use will for the fixed arrangements or plans. We either use the present continuous tense or we can use going to. Fine. The next one. Have you ever saw a horror film? Here the tense is correct but the verb form is wrong. It should be have you ever seen a horror film? Remember, have or has in present perfect tense should be followed by V3, that is past participle form of the verb. Have or has plus V3 is the structure of present perfect tense. And the next one is she didn't came to college yesterday. I have heard many people saying like this. Remember, did is always followed by V1. Hence, the correct answer is she didn't come to college yesterday. It's not came, it is come. So, the point that we need to remember is did is always followed by V1. Here is the next question. Neither Sudhakar nor his children is at home. Can you correct it? Yes, the correct answer is neither Sudhakar nor his children are at home. And this is because when we use neither nor, the verb should always agree with the subject that is immediately after nor. In other words, the verb should always agree with the subject that is closest to it. Here, his children is closest to the verb and his children is plural, so we should use a plural verb. And the correction here is should be replaced by are since his children is plural. And the next question. I have many works to do. Here the correct answer is I have a lot of work to do. And this is because work is uncountable when we refer to personal engagement. But in technical sense, we say engineering works, technical works, agricultural works. But when we consider it as our personal engagement, it should always be considered as singular. So we say I have a lot of work, not many works. Don't degrade poors. Can you correct it? Here the correct statement is don't degrade the poor, and this is because the definite article the before an adjective suggests a plural meaning. Here comes the next question. She is one of the most talented singer. Can you guess what's wrong with this sentence? Yes, it's an easy one. She is one of the most talented singers. Remember, one of the is always followed by a noun in the plural form. Done. The next one. The principal along with his staff members are going to the conference hall now. Can you correct it? Here the correct answer is the principal along with his staff members is going to the conference hall now. It's because expressions like as well as, besides, including, along with, in addition to, these are all known as additive phrases. And when we use additive phrases, we need to remember that these phrases do not alter the number of nouns, or these phrases do not affect the relation between the subject and the verb. Here actually in this statement, along with his staff members is an additive phrase that doesn't affect the agreement between the principal, which is the subject, and the verb are going to. Here we are actually speaking about what the principal is doing, okay, and not about the staff members. If you remove this part, along with his staff members, then the statement will be like this: the principal are going to the conference hall now. It's not the principal are going to the conference hall now. It is the principal is going to the conference hall now. Okay, done. And the next question is, they have finally reached the destination on bus. Can you correct it? The correct answer is, they have finally reached the destination by bus. We say by bus, by train, and by airplane, and on foot, on bicycle, and on bike, in car, and in auto, etc. So these are the correct expressions. Here is the next question. She is going to shopping. Can you find what's wrong with this expression? The correct expression is, she is going shopping. Remember, shopping, swimming, and home are not actually preceded by the prepositions. Fine? Done. Here is the next question. He opines that sending young people to a prison is an enormous mistake. So can you guess what's wrong with this sentence? The correct answer is, he opines that sending young people to prison is an enormous mistake. So here the problem is with the usage of articles. Let's try to understand the correct usage of the articles. So we use a before a consonant sound and an before a vowel sound. So in Telugu, consonant sounds are from ka to bandira and vowel sounds begin from a to ammaha. So here are some examples: a banana, a table. So these two, ba, ta, both are consonant sounds, and an orange and an egg. These two are vowel sounds. See, in most cases, the letters E, O, and U are pronounced as vowels, but sometimes they are pronounced as consonants. Look at these examples: a European, a one-way street, a university. Whereas an English lesson, an only child, an umbrella. Done. Next sentence is, she needs a good advice about choosing a career. And there is one more: they couldn't give me a detailed information. And let's see what are the correct answers. She needs some good advice about choosing a career, and they couldn't give me any detailed information. So remember, we do not use a or an before uncountable nouns. What are uncountable nouns? Something that cannot be counted in terms of a number. For example, information, traffic, patience, knowledge, wisdom, etc. So when we talk about an indefinite quality of something, we normally use some. For example, she poured some milk into a glass. And I would like some information about medical insurance. So in questions and negative sentences, we usually replace some with any. For example, is there some milk left? That is a wrong sentence. We should ask, is there any milk left? Okay. And also remember, when an uncountable noun refers to something in general, it is used without a determiner. For example, most babies like milk. Okay, done. The next one. The great news is that his lawyer has produced an important new evidence. Can you correct it? The correct answer is, the great news is that his lawyer has produced a piece of important new evidence. Many uncountable nouns can be made countable with phrases such as a piece of, a bit of, a drop of, a glass of, an item of, a sheet of, a slice of, a packet of. Okay? For example, 2 pieces of cheese, a few pieces of furniture, several items of clothing, or a loaf of bread. These are all the examples. And remember, the head of these phrases is a countable noun, like, piece, item, and loaf. Fine? Done. The next one. Luckily, only a person was injured. Can you guess what's wrong with this sentence? Here, we are actually emphasizing how many members are injured. There is only one. So the correct expression is luckily only one person was injured. Here is another example. A girl said that she liked the book, but the others hated it. So the correct expression is one girl said that she liked the book, but the others hated it. Again, when we are emphasizing how many, we use one but not a or an. Fine?